Roberto, I have no clue why I look so foggy. I guess is the best way to say it. Anyway, you really don't know how happy that video just made me. I we just got our internet back today. They were upgrading or something, and so I log in, and like, of course, the first thing I do is go to YouTube, and I'm like, oh yes, the Shay Tards left a video, and then I looked down and I was like, is that Rob? And I was just so happy because I got to watch your video. I'm really glad that you're keeping up on this, and I feel like I'm slacking, hence the video right now. I am currently working on my midterm, which is due, well, I have to leave here in about 50 minutes, and I still have to write my final proposal, which sucks and all. I'm actually torn between a few different ideas. Um, we have to have 3 series. One is the one we're going to do. The second one is the one we're going to do if that one doesn't work out. And the third one is like last minute. Nothing worked. My life sucks. This is my project. Um, and my ideas so far are images that deal with projection. Like, you remember those projection things at school? Sorry about that. They're power washing the dorm. But you know those projection machines in school where you would just put on a piece of paper or a clear piece of paper and it would shine it onto the white wall or something? Well, I want to try that with images and like putting it on people's skin. And like, have you ever seen Goldfinger? Look up the intro to Goldfinger by, I believe it's Sal Bass. It might not be by him, it might just be inspired by him. But yeah, the intro to Goldfinger, the original James Bond Goldfinger. Look it up. That's kind of the idea I had. Um, okay, and then another one is like photographing different logos. Like, you know, the Martin Salt, how there's that girl in the yellow raincoat with an umbrella? I would do that in like real life. And the one with the suntan lotion where the dog's like pulling the little girl's bathing suit down, I would do that in real life. My other is a photographic dream journal for like it has to be 8 pictures, so I would choose the top like 8 dreams over the next few weeks and like interpret them or just photograph them, but I'm not sure how well that one could be done. I have some pretty crazy dreams. Another one is people doing what they love despite their physical boundaries, like a one-legged ballerina or a one-armed something, a writer who doesn't like have all of his fingers, um, a guitar player who doesn't have all of his fingers, and I can always Photoshop a finger out. That one I might have better luck with. Um, Cities in a jar. My teacher, the very first day, was talking about Lex Luthor and how he would put cities in jars, and that gave me like a great idea to make it look like I've been a lot of places, and if I could take a good landscape shot of each of the places I've been, I would have to go there again, of course, but if I could take a good landscape shot of each place I've been, I could put them in a jar, right? Like, this would take a lot of Photoshop, but I could photograph like these jars up on a shelf and then like place each city in each jar like it's a collection. Um, Another thing is gentlemanly acts like opening the door for a woman or giving her your coat when it's raining, stuff like that. I don't really know about that one. Reflections without mirrors. That's all I have. Like, that is all my idea consists of is reflections without mirrors. Um, like using glass, using water, using stone, using just another person, like mirroring your movements and stuff. Like, okay, that was retarded. Um, this is the one I think I'm actually going to go with. It would be a series of diptychs of people inside and outside. Like, one image would be of a person looking out of a window. Um, like I'm inside taking a picture of the person looking out the window, looking outside. And then the other one would be me on the outside looking in on the person looking out of the window. And then it would just be a whole series about that, like the difference between looking out and looking in. Or like looking up and down. I can do a lot of stuff with that. The only problem is I only have like half an hour to actually figure out what I'm doing. I think he'll let me like change my idea a week from now or so if I get a better one though. And then for my final, what I did was I really liked your idea about the whole motherhood thing. So I'm doing the ball of yarn, the egg, and the chicken. Um, and the 3 pictures I'm going to do, I turned into a series about motherhood. The first one would be the whole feeling tied down by motherhood thing with the yarn wrapped around the chicken's leg and then wrapped around the egg like it's weighing it down. The next one would be the nesting stage that mothers go through, where they have to like make everything perfect and ready for the baby to come. So what it is you would see the actual nest like off in this corner. I like how this is like shaped like a photograph. Yeah. And in this corner right here, there would be a nest. And it would have the eggs in it. And then over here, there would be the mother chicken just standing there. You don't really have to see much of her. And then like all of right here in the picture, there would be little individual nests, like perfectly set up and like she's preparing it. And then the next one, you would just see a bunch of eggs, and then you would just see the chicken's feet on top of them. Like she feels like she's walking on eggshells, because I always feel that way when I'm holding a baby, like, oh my god, what am I doing? You know? And so, yeah, that would be that. The first one, it has to be an architectural photo that discusses a specific human relationship. There can be no people. It has to be all buildings. Yeah, and so what I was going to do is have a road dividing 2 sections. On one section, like the top right hand corner, there would be a little, um, like a town, you know, just a happy little town. It would be well lit, bright sunny day, lots of lights on, maybe some people outside, just feeling, oh no, there can't be any people. So just happiness, like you get a general sense of cheer from that area. And then on the other side, it would be divided by a road, um, and the road would have a vanishing point. So it would like you would start off where you would be sitting, and then the road just kind of disappears in the distance. Then on the other side, there would be a dying field, like I mean you see in all the time in Indiana, just a dying cornfield or anything like that, where it's really low and everything's just going downhill. And then there would be an old decaying barn on that side, and like there would be an like just on the edge of the photo there would be like the silhouette of kind of like a forest, just so you know, like it is on the outskirts, like it is on the edge. Um, and it would be like a dying, decrepit barn. There would be a stormy sky overhead, just showing like the gloominess of the situation. And this would have to be photoshopped, and the barn and everything would be in black and white, and the city would be in color, and that color would like merge together with the black and white in the road. And yeah, and it's supposed to discuss how we treat the elderly, or just today's society's like feelings toward the elderly. We kind of just send them somewhere to die. We don't really give them the time of day. We just kind of isolate them, and we treat them like they aren't really. I don't have that much time left in this video. I'm gonna make you two. Bye.